How you living? Today's slalom tip is brought to you by Performance Ski and Surf, the world's #1 pro water ski and wakeboard shop in Orlando, Florida. All right, let's get down to it. Today we're going to talk about your slalom gait. Whether you're a slalom course skier or you enjoy making turns in the open water, it's very important that you pull out the proper way. You don't want to get too crazy with your dance partner, all right? You just want to ease into it the same way with the gait. You don't want to spike the boat by getting heavy on the toe line. Now, in order to have a light pull out and be in rhythm with the boat, you want to be standing on the ski in a balanced manner. Now, I struggle with this, as do many water skiers. On that initial move out, our hips drop back. So try to stay centered over your hips and make your first movement in a progressive manner. Because anytime you get heavy, that zero off says, no, F you, I'm gonna show you. So in harmony with the zero off, remember it's a dance. Slalom is a dance. Harmony, rhythm, just be light, be nice, be light. Okay, so as you make that first movement out, it's a progressive pull out, okay? Not too hard, not too soft. I do want you to have some energy moving out so you can move up on the boat, be nice and wide, and coasting in a athletic position, okay? So we start the movement centered, and a lot of times you want to think about being maybe more over the front foot. Even when you try really hard to be on the front foot, that's kind of how you have to think about it, because you just have a tendency to lean back and let the hips go back. So hips up the whole time. So you move out, you move into a coasting position, and before that coasting position, I want you to think about transition. What's the best way to transition from having the ski on edge like this into your coast? So the more fluid that you can make that movement, the better. Let's talk about speed. You don't want to be going slower in the boat. You don't want to really be going faster than the boat. You want to match the speed of the boat and have time to turn in before the line gets too heavy. So when you turn in for the gates or you make that first cut in for your open water slalom sesh, you want to again apply that whole progressive pull. You don't want to be too hard too soon. If you're too hard too soon from that wide point on the boat, you're going to spike the zero off. It's going to say F you. It's going to end up pulling you narrow into one ball. So let's try to get the ski rotated and in the direction you want to go without loading the line too hard. So think about building speed. You want to get faster and faster as you approach the first wake. And you don't want to lose your hips when you make that movement. Make a conscious effort to keep those hips up. The ski rotates and the hips are still up and the handle is down low. Keep that handle low. Because we have a tendency sometimes to let the elbows get away from you, okay? And then the boat takes that away and you get pulled into a narrow line into the ball or into the open water. So the more relaxed we can be, the more progressive we can be. Handle down low, think low anchor point, think core. Core, that's where you want that hand. Better job you can do of kind of pivoting off your elbows, having a low anchor point with the handle, and then letting the lower body to swing out, okay? So as the lower body swings out, the handle kind of stays close right here to the body, and then you can make your reach and come right back through the handle. So think of it as one fluid turn. And you try to stay as still as you can with your upper body. There's obviously a lot of forces placed on the lower body. Be dynamic, keep that upper body still. You look at some of the best skiers in the world, that upper body is still. So there's a lot of forces placed on the body, especially as you accelerate and as you move the ski outbound. Keep that upper body quiet, okay? All right, so there you have it. There's my 2 cents on the gait pull out and some fundamentals. I hope this helps. Be strong, stay confident, love yourself, take care of yourself, and make it a great day. Peace!